That heavy, sluggish feeling after a meal isn't just discomfort, it's your body signaling stress on your heart and blood vessels. But here's the good news. A simple cup of Hawthorn tea, praised for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine ECM, may help your body gently regulate blood pressure and lipids while aiding digestion. So many of us know this feeling well. You've just enjoyed a wonderful meal with family, but within an hour a wave of fatigue washes over you. Your eyelids feel heavy. Your mind gets foggy, and all you want to do is sit on the sofa. Your legs might even feel weighed down, and a sense of bloating settles in your stomach. We often dismiss this as a normal part of aging or simply a consequence of eating a big meal. But in traditional Chinese medicine, we see it as a valuable clue. It's your body waving a little flag, telling you that its digestive energy is working overtime and struggling to process everything efficiently. When this happens repeatedly, it can put a strain on your entire system, including your circulatory health. This gentle but persistent internal stress is exactly what we aim to address with simple, natural methods. Instead of accepting post-meal sluggishness as inevitable, we can view it as an opportunity to support our body's innate wisdom with nature's own remedies. Why Hawthorn? For centuries, TCM practitioners have observed its remarkable ability to address that specific feeling of post-meal heaviness. In our language, we call this food stagnation. Imagine it wrapping jam in your digestive system. When the food you eat is too rich, too heavy, or your digestive fire is a bit low, things don't move along smoothly. This backup causes bloating, fullness, and that tired, stuck feeling. Hawthorn, with its pleasant taste, acts like a gentle traffic conductor, helping to break down rich foods, especially fats and proteins, and get things moving again. But the benefits go deeper. When this digestive traffic jam persists, it can create what we call turbidity. Think of it like a clear stream that slowly becomes muddy when debris isn't cleared away. In the body, this mud represents metabolic byproducts that haven't been processed and eliminated properly. TCM has long understood that this internal turbidity can contribute to issues in the bloodstream, what modern medicine might identify as high cholesterol or thickened blood. Hawthorn's second key action is to help clear turbidity, supporting the body's ability to maintain a cleaner internal environment. It's fascinating to see modern science beginning to validate this ancient understanding. A 2023 study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology explored the compounds in Hawthorn leaves and found they show promise in supporting both healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. The research suggests that Hawthorn may help relax blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow, which supports healthy blood pressure. Its components appear to aid the body in processing fats, which aligns perfectly with the TCM concept of clearing turbidity. I recall a gentleman in his late 60s, a retired teacher we'll call David. He came to me complaining of constant fatigue, especially after lunch. He felt so heavy and foggy that he had to nap every afternoon. His doctor had noted his blood pressure was creeping up and his cholesterol was borderline high. He felt perpetually bloated. From a TCM perspective, his pattern was a classic case of food stagnation leading to internal turbidity. We didn't make drastic changes. We simply adjusted his diet to include more warm, cooked foods and introduced a small cup of Hawthorn tea after his lunch each day. Within a few weeks, the first thing he noticed was that the afternoon fog began to lift. The bloating became less pronounced. Over several months of this simple, consistent habit, his follow-up checks with his doctor showed his numbers were stabilizing in a healthier range. It was a beautiful example of steady progress through consistent, gentle care. Supporting your body is about creating daily habits that work in harmony with its natural rhythms, based on the principles of moving stagnation and clearing turbidity. Here are a few simple, practical strategies you can weave into your life. The goal isn't a quick fix, but to build a foundation of lasting wellness. First, embrace the post-meal stroll. In TCM, we have a saying that translates to take 100 steps after a meal, and you will live to 90-9. This isn't about strenuous exercise. Think of it as gently nudging the digestive traffic along. A slow, mindful walk for just 5 to 10 minutes after you eat helps stimulate your stomach and intestines, preventing food from sitting and creating that heavy feeling. This is especially helpful for anyone who feels sleepy or bloated after eating. It's a simple act of kindness to your digestive system. Second, learn to love sour and pungent flavors. These tastes are nature's digestive aids. The sour flavor, found in hawthorn, lemon, and a little bit of vinegar, acts like a natural degreaser, helping the body break down fats in rich foods. The pungent flavor from things like fresh ginger, scallions, and a pinch of dried orange peel has a dispersing and moving quality. It helps to break up that feeling of being stuck. You don't need much. Squeezing a little lemon juice over your fish or steamed vegetables or adding a thin slice of ginger to your tea can make a noticeable difference. Third, practice gentle abdominal massage. This is a wonderfully direct way to communicate with your digestive system. It's like manually helping to clear a jam in a river. This is particularly useful if you experience bloating or a tendency towards constipation. Simply lie down comfortably a while after your meal, warm your hands by rubbing them together, and place them on your abdomen, using gentle pressure. Slowly begin to rub in a large clockwise circle around your navel for 2 to 3 minutes. This simple motion follows the natural path of your large intestine and can provide immediate relief and long-term support. Fourth, prioritize warm cooked foods. Think of your digestive system, what we call the spleen in TCM, as a kitchen stove. To cook food efficiently, the stove needs to be warm. When you consume too many cold or raw foods, like iced drinks, salads, or refrigerated leftovers, you're asking your stove to work much harder to warm everything up first. This can deplete your digestive energy over time, leading to less efficient digestion and the creation of morbidity. People who often feel cold, have loose stools, or experience persistent fatigue can benefit immensely from choosing warm soups, steamed vegetables, and cooked grains. Introduce foods that help resolve dampness. When morbidity accumulates, we often refer to the resulting condition as dampness. It creates a feeling of heaviness, sluggishness, and fogginess as if you're walking through a humid day. Certain foods act like a sponge, helping your body process and eliminate this excess moisture and waste. Two excellent examples are Job's tears, also known as koiX seeds, and aduki beans. You can find them at most Asian markets or health food stores. Simply adding a small handful to your rice as it cooks or simmering them into a porridge can be a powerful therapeutic habit. Finally, get to know the Akaspur point stomach 36, or ZUS and Li. This is one of the most important points in the body for overall energy and digestive health. It's like pressing a button to boost your digestive engine's power. It's quite easy to find. Sit down and place the palm of your hand on your kneecap. Your ring finger will land on the outside of your shin bone. The point is in the small depression you feel there. Press firmly with your thumb and massage in a circular motion for a minute or two on each leg. Doing this daily can strengthen your entire system. Here are 2 simple daily routines you can adopt. The first is our star remedy, the Hawthorn tea. And the second is a nourishing porridge to build your digestive foundation from the ground up. First, the post-meal Hawthorn and orange peel tea. Think of this as your gentle digestive helper after your main meals. For 1 pot, you'll need about 1 tablespoon of dried hawthorn berries, which you can find easily online or in Asian grocery stores. You'll also want a small pinch of dried orange or tangerine peel, which we call chenpai in TCM. The orange peel adds a wonderful, slightly pungent quality that helps prevent the soreness of the hawthorn from being too cloying and enhances its ability to move stagnation. To prepare it, simply place the hawthorn and orange peel in a mug, pour hot but not boiling water over them. Using water that's just off the boil helps protect the delicate compounds. Let it steep for about 10 minutes. The best time to drink this is around 30 minutes after lunch or dinner. It's especially wonderful for those who feel heavy after eating rich foods or are looking for natural support for their blood pressure and cholesterol. However, if you have a very sensitive stomach, acid reflux, or ulcers, the soreness might be a bit too much. It's always best to avoid this on an empty stomach. As a precaution, start with a small cup every other day to see how your body feels. A simple self-check after drinking it for a week. Do you notice that you feel a bit lighter and less bloated after your meals? That's a sign it's a good fit for you. Second is the spleen-strengthening morning coni. While the Hawthorn tea helps clear up problems after they occur, this morning porridge helps prevent them by strengthening your digestive system at the start of the day. It's like giving your stomach a warm, gentle hug. All you need is a half cup of white rice, 6 to 8 dried reed dates, also known as jujubes, and 4 or 5 cups of water. The reed dates are wonderfully nourishing for building blood and calming the spirit. To make it, just rinse the rice. Add it to a pot with the water and the reed dates, bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat to a gentle simmer. Let it cook slowly for at least an hour, or until the rice has broken down into a creamy, soupy consistency. This is best eaten for breakfast. It's fantastic for anyone who tends to wake up tired, has a poor appetite, or feels a bit weak. If you have signs of a lot of heat in your body, like a very red tongue with a thick yellow coating or constipation, you might want to leave out a warming reed dates and just enjoy the simple rice coni. The key is that it should feel soothing and easy to digest. A self-check for this routine after having it for a few mornings. Do you feel you have more sustained energy throughout the day? Does your stomach feel more comfortable and settled? That's your body saying thank you. One of the most important things to remember on any wellness journey is that your body is unique. I often see people hear about a wonderful remedy from a friend, try it, and then feel disappointed when it doesn't work for them or even makes them feel worse. This is because what works for one person may not be right for another. A friend might have high blood pressure from what TCM calls liver fire rising, and for them a cooling tea like chrysanthemum would be perfect. But if your high blood pressure is related to spleen dampness, that same cooling tea could weaken your digestion further. It's like using the same key for every lock, it simply won't work. TCM is built on the principle of identifying an individual's specific pattern of imbalance. Blindly copying a recommendation without understanding your own body's constitution can be unhelpful. So as you try these gentle suggestions, pay close attention to how you feel. Your body is the ultimate guide. If you're trying the Hawthorn tea and you feel wonderful, that's a great sign. If you feel any discomfort, it might not be the right approach for you at this time. Always listen to your inner wisdom. Remember, your body has an incredible capacity to find balance. Every small, consistent step you take is a victory for your long-term health. These gentle daily habits are where the real, lasting change happens. Nature's remedies often work quietly but profoundly. A daily cup of tea or a warm bowl of porridge might just be the nudge your body needs to feel its best. If this information reminds you of a loved one who often complains about feeling heavy or sluggish after eating, please consider sharing it with them. It could be the gentle support they've been looking for. It is a wonderful act of care to share knowledge that empowers others to take charge of their own well-being. Have you ever tried Hawthorn or noticed that particular feeling of post-meal heaviness? I would love to hear about